Hi guys, today I have a really large nail polish haul for you. I haven't done one of those like huge nail polish haul for a while now, I feel. Don't quote me on that because I always feel I could buy more nail polishes. Anyways, in the month of March I went kind of crazy. I bought a whole bunch of them and they're all in here. Can you even tell? I have 1.5 swatch wheel full of swatches. So of course I haven't worn all of them. If I have worn them or swatched them, I would have the photo inserted as we're talking about them. Otherwise, you're gonna see them on the swatch wheel. And I think in the month of March, I went kind of indie shopping crazy. Slowly, like very slowly, I was trying to learn about them. And last month, I kind of just went all out. Anyways, they do come from various different places, different brands, and I will tell you as much as I know. Like I said, I'm not a indie expert, so if you know more about those brands, about the places to shop for polishes or anything indie related, it's welcomed here. Please let me know. Like I said, I'm still learning about it. It's just the water is so deep, it's kind of hard to learn. So the first polish order that I placed in the month of March was a Shimmer Me box. So Shimmer Me box is a monthly box that features 4 polishes. It's always $36 for 4 polishes, full size, plus $4 shipping, so it's pretty much $40 for 4 polishes. I think that's actually a really good deal. And the first one I wore is from Femme Fatale. This one is in the color Wishbone. This was also featured in my monthly mani in March. So if you're interested in that, I will link it up here where I talk a little bit more about their formula and whatnot. So this one is a dusty lavender lilac color and it has a very strong blue shimmer. It's almost a one coater. I really love it. I think the formula is fantastic for a color this light. And I just couldn't believe how it is almost a one coater. Like, how do you even do that? And the shimmer is really strong. It really shines through. I love that one. The next one I wore from the 4 polishes is from Colors by Llarowe, and this one is called Elephant Walk. It's a very grayed out, like deep hunter and foresty green, and it has a lot of gold shimmer inside, and also some bigger size, chunkier, kind of green teal glitters, but those glitters are really sparse, so you're not going to see a whole bunch of them. I think this color has really good formula. It's a little bit on the thicker side, but not hard to work with by any means, and it is a one coater as well. So I think for a color like this deep, and also this kind of shimmer finish, one coater isn't that rare, so I think it's normal for it to be one coater. But regardless, I think it's a really good color and really good formula. I love this one as well. And the other 2 colors I haven't worn yet because the weather's been pretty gross out here. It's really cold still. It's still like in the 20s, and I just don't really feel like a color like this, you know? It's too springy for me. I'm still kind of waiting, but I'm sure I will wear it soon. So this one is from Native War Paints, and the color is called Meant to Be Lucky. It was for, you know, St. Patrick's Day, March, but I think it's just a lovely minty color, and you can see a swatch right here. So you know what, this polish reminds me a lot of Zoya Lacy. I wore Zoya Lacy lately, and I think this one is just slightly a little bit more shimmery or shiny because it has a much lighter green shimmer, and the shimmer density is pretty amazing. So for that reason, I think this one looks more like a mint, but they do somehow carry the same sort of feeling. It's just kind of like a really watery green. And of course, I wouldn't really know much about the formula because I haven't worn it, but from the swatch, it seems like 2 coats is enough. The last one they have in this month box is from Tux Polish. This one, I've never tried Tux Polish before, and I think the bottle shape looks really cool, and the color of it is called Lucky Bug. It's just amazing. Look at this like purple color, and it's a Crowley formula. It has all those glitters inside. It just screams spring to me. So this is what it looks like right here. It looks like it could even be a one coater, but again, I haven't tried it on my nails, so I don't know for sure, and I can't wait to put that on my nails. One thing though, let me know if you have experienced Tux Polish before, but this cap is just really hard to twist open. It seems like the screw, like the cap and the bottle don't fit exactly right. It's like the cap is too small for the bottle or something. It's like so hard. Yeah, that part I do not like, but luckily I don't have to open and close it all day, right? So it's just something that bothers me slightly. I don't know if it's just this one bottle or are there polishes like generally like this. Let me know. Then I placed an order from Night Owl Lacquer. There are 6 polishes that I bought from them. They're from all different kinds of like random collections. I was watching some of their like spring release reviews, but I wasn't really interested in any of the colors in the spring collection. But I remember last fall, I really wanted their fall collection, but they were just sold out. Like they were sold out for so long and I kept going back and I just never had the luck to pick them up. So I was just reminded. So I went back on their website and saw that they had some of the fall colors back in stock, so I had to snatch them up, and a few like additional random ones, right? So the only one that I have worn so far is this one. This is called Winter Wonderland, and this one is a white corally base and it has a very strong blue shimmer and it has a lot of blue glitters, micro glitters inside, and also some really sparse scatter hollow. It truly really looks like a winter wonderland. It just looks so amazing. The blue shimmer is actually really strong. It's a little hard to capture on camera because it kind of like almost reflects other light. But the only thing is I noticed, well, this is the only polish I have used out of the 6, and I really did a brush comparison of all the 6 polishes. This specific one, can you see this brush? It's a wider brush, which is nice, but it's just kind of like a little bit iffy. I don't know if you can tell, like there's a stray hair over there spraying out, and also it's just a little fluffy on the bottom. It almost feels like the brush has a little bit too much hair on it, and plus the formula is a little bit on the thicker side being acrylic, so it just made it a little bit tricky to apply. I think it was like at 2 coats it was okay. I stopped at 2 coats, but I would really like a 3rd coat, but with a funky brush I wasn't too sure if I could get it done nicely. I was afraid I would mess up the previous coats instead, so I stopped right there. But anyways, I believe it's only this one bottle because I did look at all the other brushes from this purchase, and I feel all the other brushes are just fine. And the next one I got from them is also a corally, a white corally as well. I realized I just really wanted those kind of like really flush toned lighter pink or white kind of corally colors lately. I've just been feeling that. Anyways, this one is in the color Snowy Owl, and this white is much more stark of a white. You can see on this swatch wheel, this is Snowy Owl, and then that one is Winter Wonderland. You can tell the difference. This one is more blue. This one is more like a stark white. It actually has a goldish shimmer, but the shimmer is really faint. I think it just makes the white a little bit warmer. And the glitters inside are, I think, black or maybe deep brown. It's a little hard to tell. But I think it's just the right amount of glitters, and it just looks really amazing. Also, this one goes on a little bit more opaque than Winter Wonderland, which I like. So I really have high hopes for that one. The next 3 polishes are the colors that I really wanted last fall and I just could never get my hands on. So you can see they're definitely fall colors, and I'm still, yes, I know, I am still drawn to those kind of like brownish, ugly, foxy, orangey colors. I'm not over that trend yet, and I'm still very much feeling it, so I got 2 of those. So the first one here is more like a yellowy brown or yellowy orange. Under comparison, you can see this one is much warmer. So this yellower one is called Gourd-geous, but like Gourd-geous. And this one is a shimmery polish. Actually, it has a lot of like lighter yellow glitters inside, and it looks like it has some really sparse copper glitters and hollow glitters. So this is a swatch of it. You can see it looks really amazing. I think that little bit of a shimmer really just added all that much interest to it. Gosh, doesn't it look pretty though? And the next one is a little bit warmer and reddish looking under comparison and more brick-ish, but if you just look at it by itself, I think it very much still looks like a brown. And this one is in the color Don't Lose Your Head. I thought it was a cream, but it feels like on the swatch is a jelly. I used 2 coats and it feels, I wouldn't call it sheer, but it just has that squishy feeling, and I feel it might need a 3rd coat on your nails. I don't know for sure, but I have to try it out. It just feels very much like a jelly formula. And the green color looks really amazing too. This one is just a deep foresty green. It's a dual chrome that shifts from that green to like a darker brownish color, and also it has a lot of like glitters and flakies inside, a lot of sparse hollow glitters as well. I think it looks so vampy and just Halloween-ish like, and I really want to try that one soon. And this one is called May the Forest Be With You. And the last one I got from them is called Just Like Magic. This one is a hollow topper. I think I have a few hollow toppers, but both of them are the sparse kind, like they would just add the like scatter hollow look, but I really want a linear hollow topper, and this one just screams at me, so I had to try it out. I put one coat of this over Don't Lose Your Head, so you can see right there, that's what it looks like, and that's the polish without the topper. So it does make the polish a little bit more silver looking, but at the same time it really still kept most of the color underneath, and it adds that linear hollow effect. I think I really enjoy that. I can't wait to put it over a lot of my polishes, and I think that's a good way of saving a little bit money without buying all the hollows. But now I can just add this onto my cream polishes. Also, I feel Night Owl Lacquer is like really well priced. So I got 6 polishes with shipping. Actually, I think they have free shipping over $50. But anyways, I paid $53 for 6 polishes. That's less than $10 per polish. I'm really happy with that. I think that's a great deal, especially those colors amazing. And they're 15 ml bottles, so they're really well priced. And I went into Outta and picked up 5 Essence polishes kind of randomly. They're all here. And I did not know that Essence came out with this line of like cool looking polishes, because in my mind, they always just made their little like cream polishes. But those ones are $2.99 regular price, but this week Outta, or the week that I bought them, Otta was doing buy one get one half off on Essence. So I essentially bought all 5 polishes for under $14. So that was really amazing. You can't beat that. That's like the price of one indie polish. And of course, I don't think I'm gonna keep all 5. I was just a little bit hot-headed and I wanted them all. I think there are 7 in the entire collection. I'm missing 2. I think the 2 that I'm missing are really amazing, but I'm not gonna keep all 5 here. I have tried one out so far. I tried this one because I was having a hard time imagining what it would look like on my nails, so I was just too curious. And this one is in the color Across the Universe. It's a dual chrome shifting from a pink to a like a grayish blue color. I think it looked a little strange. I didn't know if I like it or not, especially when it's in that gray stage. I don't think I enjoyed it all that much. I think in the pink stage I liked it, but you know, a lot of people gave me compliments when I wore it. I just wasn't too sure personally. And also I feel their dual chrome is a little bit, like their light wavelength is a little bit longer. Like on my nails, I don't see multiple colors all at once. I have to like entirely shift them under a different lighting. So either they'll be all pink or all gray. It's very hard to see green and pink on the nails at the same time, if that makes any sense. It's a little strange, I know. I haven't really experienced a dual chrome quite like that. Another dual chrome they have in this collection is much deeper. This one is a royal blue shifting a little bit pinkish purple. I think this one is very like a blue heavy. Like the dual chrome effect is a little bit less obvious, I feel. It's almost like it's just a purple shimmer or a purple sheen. But of course I haven't tried it on my nails, so I can't say for sure. Next, this is a color I was kind of like, why do you even buy it? I'm sure I have like so many dupes and it was just unnecessary. This one is a shimmery or kind of maybe dual chrome base, and it shifts from pink to gold, but it has so much gold shimmer inside that I feel it might just be the shimmer. So this one is called Space Glam, and you can see a swatch right here. Can you tell that? It feels like it's just a pink base with a lot of gold shimmer. And it's so similar to like so many colors that Zoya does. I'm sure I have a dupe of it some sort. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try it out at all. I might just end up giving it away. The next one is another one of those, like, I probably shouldn't have bought it. This one is a silver hollow. I think For $2.99, a silver hollow, you cannot go wrong. The formula looks decent. I used 2 coats here, and the hollow looks like decent. It's not the strongest out there, but I mean, again, for $2.99, I think it's a good tryout if you don't own a silver hollow already. And the color is called We Will Spock You. For me though, I have so many silver hollows, I even like decluttered a whole lot of them because I had too many. So it really wasn't necessary for me to buy one more. The last one I got from them is probably my favorite, and this one is in the color Outer Space is the Place. It's a very pale baby pink with a pretty strong green shimmer inside. Can you tell that shimmer? Yeah, right there you can tell that green shimmer. It looks amazing and the formula is great. I think on the swatch wheel it almost felt like it could be a one coater. That's just amazing for a color like this. It felt creamy. It didn't feel too thick or like streaky or anything like that. It just went out like butter. I really look forward to using this. I think it could be a really good one. All right, the last 2 colors I have here on this swatch wheel is from Julep. So I placed a Julep order this month because I had enough points saved up. I can get a box for free, and they have some colors that are a little bit more interesting, so I decided why not. And they actually tossed one more color in for free. So I got 3 polishes, but I picked 2 of them. So let's talk about the free one first. This one, I didn't even take it out of the box. It's in the color Lula, and it's a deeper red color with a kind of golden shimmer inside, and I just feel this is such a color that it's dupeable. I probably have like 5 dupes in my collection easily, so I really don't need another one of those. I appreciate them tossing this into my box, but for me, I just personally don't need it, so I'm gonna save it for a giveaway of some sort. And the other 2 that I picked out, I think they look pretty good actually for Julep especially. I don't think Julep is the most adventurous in a lot of the polishes, and their formula could be iffy sometimes, but those 2 seem like they work out nicely. So the first one I got here is a hollow polish. This one is a purplish kind of color, and it has a very strong hollow glitter kind of situation. I don't think it's a linear hollow, it's just very hollow glitter dense. And the glitters, I think a lot of them might just be silver, and they all kind of like floated to the top layer, if that's a thing. I don't know how they do that, because if you look at the back side of the swatch, it looks very much just like a magenta color and there isn't a whole lot of glitter. But if you look at this side, all the glitters are on top, which I guess is a good thing. You want the glitters to show up on the top of the nails, and it looks almost like it's a chunky glitter, but it isn't. It feels really smooth. I don't know, like it's actually really surprising. I have never used a polish from any brand that's like this, and I'm really curious about it. And the color of it is called Primrose. The next one I got is a shimmery metallic blue. I just don't think I'm usually a fan of like metallic blues and mid-tone blues in general, but this one has a very slight dual chrome effect and it shifts a little bit to purple. I don't think it's very obvious, like under some lights and you can barely tell, but for the majority of the time I think it just looks like a metallic blue. But regardless, this month is Autism Awareness Month, and blue is a color for it, so I want to use it more though for the reason of the autism awareness. And the color of it is called Danielle. Alright guys, I actually had to go take a break because I was losing my voice. I was talking for too long. I don't know how I'm gonna try to edit this down to a reasonable length, but I just have way too many polishes here and I still have half of a wheel to go. Let's just get into it. So I went to Walmart and Walgreens, which I don't go into very much nowadays anymore. I don't even remember the last time I stepped foot into Walmart. It might be years. Anyways, I really wanted to check out their nail section because they have a few brands that are kind of exclusive to them. So I was just really curious and I picked up a few things. I only picked up one polish from them. This one is from P2. I've never even heard of this brand before, but I see like one entire line there. I was just really curious. The color that I picked up is in the Techno Chrome collection line, and the color is called Golden Edge. This one is definitely a gold, but it looks very light, like very yellowish gold, and I just don't think I have a gold color quite like that. So I really wanted to try it out, and I have it swatched out right here. You can see, I don't know why I skipped one, but that's the one right here, the second swatch, and it's a one coater. I think that's what I kind of wanted to. I really wanted to do more stamping, and I really needed more one coater polishes, so I figured that could be a really nice one. It dries like super fast, so I think it's a hit. It doesn't have, I don't really notice any brush strokes, which is a big no-no for me for a lot of the metallic chrome polishes, but this one seems to be fine. So that polish is $2.94, which isn't too bad, I think, and it worked out pretty nicely for me. And I think I might even go back to get more colors if this one stamps out nicely. I also picked up 2 stamping plates from Walmart. This one is in the brand Purine. I don't know how you say it. That looks a little weird. One of them is even on clearance for $2, and the full price one is $3. So I figured that's like really good price, and you can't really go wrong with it. I forgot which one was on clearance though. So this one, I have already used it a couple of times, and it is in the Fairy Tale Lover 01 plate. And I really like those like repetitive kind of flowers and just prints like that, and the lace and the leaves. I think those ones are the ones that I was really drawn to. I don't care much for the hearts, but for like a couple bucks, that's not bad at all. The other one I obviously hasn't used yet, and this one is in the Marble Paradise 01 plate. And this one, it just has a lot of like marble looking prints. That's really cool because I haven't done water marbling for a long time now, mainly because it just takes a little bit longer to set up and clean up and all that. I just don't really have all that time now, so I still really wanted to do something water marble like. I think this one, if it works out, it could be a really nice way to go. Instead of actually water marbling, I can just use the stamping plates. So I haven't tried this one out, we'll see how it goes, but I think I generally had pretty good experience with this brand before. I don't think anything is gonna go wrong with those plates. Alright, now let's go back to that one shade that we skipped. This one is a really deep reddish color, and it's from SinfulColors. I got it from Walgreens, and the color is called Roarange. It's a one coater cream. It looks really good. I just really like that kind of color. Brick red, orangey red, foxy colors. I think this still falls into that category. It reminds me a lot of Zoya Pepper, which I just recently used. I think the memory is still kind of fresh, but I think this one is lighter than that. It's not nearly as brown and saturated. And then I placed an order from Blush. So Blush Lacquers is a brand that I really wanted to try for the longest time, and I'm sure they've gained a lot of popularity lately. I think a lot of people were raving about this brand for good reasons. They are really amazing. So they're again very well priced, I think. So I got 4 polishes for $33.25, shipping included. That's really nice. I think that is really good price, so I can't complain about that. I think they're really good. The bottle is on the smaller side. They're 11 mils each, but come on, like for me, 11 mils, 15 mils, unless I'm panning a polish, I'm never going through one, so what's the difference, right? I got 4 of them. Most of them are a little bit on the like fall-ish like side, like those 2. Let's just do the Hunter Foresty Green first. This one is more like a olive, and it has a very strong yellow shimmer, and also has a lot of scatter hollow glitters. So this is a swatch of it, and the color of it is called Toe Tappin Flapper. I'm not sure what kind of collection it came out from, maybe last fall. And this one is somewhat similar to the Night Owl Lacquer one. You can see them side by side. But the Night Owl Lacquer has that brown duochrome, and this one is more yellowish looking. So they are still different, but in a similar vibe, I think. And the other deep color that I got from is really special looking, I feel. I don't think I've seen a color quite like this before. And look at that, it's in a very deep teal color, and it has all those like duochrome flakies inside, and also some copper glitters and some gold glitters. I don't know, there's just like too much going on. I can't quite tell anymore. But it still carries that deep, vibrant, like base color. It really reminds me of the fall leaves. I feel it's just like those fall leaves flying in the sky kind of feeling. It looks so amazing, and the color is called Colliding Constellations. And the most surprising of it all is that it doesn't dry very chunky. You do still feel like a slight texture, but I'm sure like one coat, top coat, will cover that completely. And it just looks so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm like dying over this. I've never seen something like this, and I'm super excited. I also got two lighter colors from them. The first one is more like a minty blue. This one has a very strong pink shift to it, and it has some scattered hollow glitters and some micro copper glitters. And you can see a swatch here on the swatch wheel. You can really see the copper glitters shine through. I feel in the bottle the copper glitters aren't really prominent, but on the swatch wheel they actually pop out a lot more. The last one I have from them is again a whitish looking corally. I just can't get enough of those nowadays, and the color is called the Scenic Root. This white carries a little bit of a green and yellow in it, I feel, and it has a lot of just like micro black and deep brown and deep copper glitters. Looks pretty to me. There it is right there. I love those kind of colors nowadays, and I think the formula worked out really great. Alright, we're coming to an end now. So the very last chunk I'm going to show you are those ones. I got 6 polishes from OPI. I feel I haven't bought any OPI for a long time, well, except for from, you know, TJ Maxx, and they're just whatever collection, and I ran into them and the color looked nice, sure, I'll get it. But I haven't really paid attention to their new releases for the longest time, because I feel the mainstream nowadays, they're just trying to do the like 80% pink and red plus 2 pop of color kind of collection. Not my thing, I can't do it. But this time around they did the Grease collection, and I got quite a few very lovely springy popping colors, and I felt that was somewhat interesting, and I just wanted to pick up a few. And of course, well, actually here I have 5 from the Grease collection, those 5, and the last one is from the Iceland collection last fall. So this color, this deep kind of grayish blue color, is Less is Norse. I think I wasn't really paying attention to that collection either, but some of you guys actually mentioned this color to me. I guess all of you felt that this color could be a nice one for me. So I've heard this polish enough times that I wanted to try it myself finally. So I picked it up. I think it looks pretty good. I think it's a unique shade for sure. I don't have something quite like it, so I'm excited to own it. Alright, and then let's go into the 5 polishes that I picked up from the Grease collection. So the Grease collection, they had 3 like textured finished polishes. I wasn't interested in those. And then they had some darker shades that kind of looked just okay to me, and then some lighter nude-ish pink colors and a red. So all those still looked kind of just boring to me, like OPI had done this again and again and again. I just don't even care anymore. But I feel those colors are kind of popping and different, so I wanted to pick them up. This one is a very vibrant fuchsia pink color. I don't usually go for colors like this. It's just not really me. I feel it's so loud. But for whatever reason, I was drawn to it and I wanted to try it out. I have this one polish from NARS that I really wanted to dupe. I think the color is called Follow Me, and I wasn't able to yet. I figured this one might work, but I think still it's a little bit too bright for a dupe for that. Anyways, that's tangent again. This one is called You Are the Shade That I Want, and I'm really glad to report it's a 1-coater. This is just 1 coat on the swatch wheel. It covered it completely. I'm pretty sure it will work just fine on my nails, and we'll see how it works for sure, but so far the formula looks amazing. And then I picked up this bright orange. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't usually go for colors like this either. And summer's coming, I figure I could probably use it, and the color is called Summer Lovin' Having a Blast. Such a long name. And this one is also a 1-coater. It looked amazing. It's not really a neon. I don't think I wear neon polishes a whole lot, so I really try to avoid that. And this one is just being bright without being a neon. And then I picked up a few lighter shades like this. It's very much just springy and pastel looking. I'm really drawn to this lately, you know, like the off-white. You can pretty much see the trend now. So the first one here is almost like a white, but it has a couple drops of like blue or green in it. It just carries a little bit of a cool tone feeling. And this one is in the color Don't Cry Over Spilt Milkshakes. The formula is great. Like on the swatch wheel, it's not streaky at all. It just worked like butter. I did need 2 coats, but that's pretty standard, and for a white to have such a good formula, I'm actually really impressed. Then I have a really pale buttery yellow, and this one is in the color Meet a Boy Cute as Can Be. This one reminds me a lot of Jacqueline from Zoya, but then I feel Zoya Jacqueline is slightly even lighter than this. Formula is also really great. I needed 2 coats, but they were very easy coats. So that's what it looks like here. It almost feels like it's popping, you know, even though it's really pale, but it's so saturated and the color just looks amazing. The last polish now, this one is a light purple lavender color, and the color is called Friend She Likes to Kiss. Yeah, I think a light purple could be nice, and I'm pretty sure I probably have similar colors to this, but I just can't think of any on top of my head, and I really wanted a new light purple shade, so I picked it up, and it's been a while since I wore a light purple like that, so I was actually really excited to try it out. The formula again looks amazing on the swatch wheel. I just kind of forgot how nice the cream formula is with OPI. They really nailed it. I think they did such a good job, and I like their brush and everything. They're really nice. So that's everything I'm gonna show you today in this haul, and I still have more polishes coming. I know it's kind of ridiculous. I placed some pre-orders of indie brands, and they're not gonna ship out until later in April. So, you know, I'm gonna film another haul, and also I'm thinking about picking up more polishes from Hello Hello Customs in April. I just can't get enough of that, and I'm debating if I should pick up a couple more from Polish Pickup. This time around, I was kind of interested in a couple of polishes, but I did get a little bit turned off by their pricing. We'll see about it. I'm also considering ILNP. I don't know. I've never tried that brand before, and I'm trying really hard to not to buy any more. I feel I have way too many polishes coming in that I could swatch. Oh, and Zoya Earth Day sale is going on. I still haven't placed an order. I really don't feel I want more this time around. I would rather get more indies at this point. But at the same time, I really want to send my old polishes to them. So without buying, they wouldn't accept my old polishes. So I'm still kind of debating on that. That kind of sad though. Anyways, I think I still have quite a few more polishes coming in. I would show you all those polishes in a later haul. And I hope you guys enjoyed this super long haul from me, and I was really excited to get all those polishes. I'm sure I will get my swatching going this month. And if you want to see how they actually work on my nails, I would feature them in my monthly manis. I will have the playlist link down below. Go watch that. Subscribe to my channel so you can see all those videos popping up slowly. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to give me a like, and also tell me which polishes are your favorite, if you've tried them before, and what other shades you think I should try out, or brands. Like I said, I don't know much about indie brands, and I'm still learning, and I want to learn. So thank you guys for watching, and bye.